As 2019 comes to a close, attention switches to the transfer window, folks, across the Premier League. And today, we're going to take a little look at how maybe, just maybe, Jurgen Klopp could strengthen his Liverpool team. Let's take a little look. That's right, folks, back once again with another buy, keep or sell. Today, we have gone to Anfield to take a little look at Liverpool. We'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button. Keep your bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Premier League related, World Football related. Good all here under one brewski. Now, I'm going to, for straight off the bat, disclaimer, I am not a Liverpool fan at all. But this is just an unbiased look at maybe an areas that Klopp could maybe strengthen a pretty much flawless, faultless looking team. Obviously, without a defeat this season, where can you strengthen a team like Liverpool? Well, I've got a couple of areas maybe. So let's go into the vortex here, which is my little buy, keep or sell platform, and we'll take a little look at Liverpool, shall we? Okay, folks, we're going to kick it off right here with Shaqiri, a player that I was hoping wouldn't be the first that we're going to start, but we're going to start with him anyway. And there's not many guys I'm going to put in this dubious bracket, but I think he could fall in to that sell category. I didn't really want to start it off with a sell, but we're going to start with a sell. Shaqiri is a bit part player in Liverpool, but he is effective. And again, it's hard to pick apart a faultless team that is Liverpool. But if there's going to be any major or surprise casualties, I think Shaqiri is one of a couple. It's just not getting enough game time. Obviously, he is a Swiss international. Euro 2020 just around the corner. He wants to be playing regularly. He's not going to get regular starts for Liverpool. Despite that, coming into this, he's actually played how many games? Five matches, scoring 2 goals. In fact, 2 starts in that cluster, scoring 1 goal along the way. So he needs to be getting more regular game time. When you look at the likes of Mo Salah getting 14 games, Sadio Mane 16 games. He's definitely not in the front of Klopp's reckoning. So he could be persuaded to go elsewhere. I'm not saying it's nailed on, but if anything, I think he could be. It could be on the books of maybe another a lower league Premier League time, maybe a West Ham or something like that. If they need to strengthen that areas, I don't know. I haven't really looked at them just yet. But definitely a case to be fought with that it could be on the way out. Obviously, the guys that are nailed on, and there's no questions really talking about them. I'm just going to scooch them up here. For example, VVD, he ain't going nowhere. Obviously, just shy of. Player of the Year, the Ballon d'Or. I think he's finished in either runners-up. Was it runners-up spot? Next up, Trent Alexander-Arnold, another phenomenal player. Yeah, he ain't going anywhere as well. We'll put him straight up there with the people. Sadio Mane. This could be a rather quick buy, keep or sell. He goes straight up there, as does Firmino. These boys are the formula that Klopp's success is working off at the moment. Obviously, you got immense defensive stability there with VVD at the back. Obviously, Trent Alexander-Arnold, one from the academy, coming and absolutely taking the Premier League and Europe by storm. One of the top 5 right backs in the world, I'd say. Sadio Mane, very tipped to make a move again. This is actually, you could maybe argue a case that Mane could be sold to the likes of Barcelona or Real Madrid. But for me, I don't think that would happen this January. I think if anything, it would be in the summer. Firmino as well, got goals and creativity in his locker. What's he got? 4 goals so far, 4 assists. He might not be the guy banging the ball in regularly, but he definitely offers his fair share. Next up, we have Craig Brewster, Punky Brewster. That's right. This guy could actually go. I'm not saying you'll sell him, but he definitely looks like he's going to go out alone. A hot prospect as well for Liverpool. Blackburn Rovers have been linked with him. I'm not saying it's just us, but there are a lot of Championship clubs sniffing around, and they could be tempted with a move for Craig Brewster, or he could be tempted with a move to them. Obviously, I think he would get the picking of the litter. So Craig Brewster could be on his way out, and in fact, I probably would say he is more than likely on his way out. So next out of the box, we have Nathaniel Klein. Now, not really in the forefront again of Klopp's attention. He's on the injury table at the moment. Looks like he's out for the season. But when he is fit, does he get in anywhere close to the first team? I don't know. I think his chances for Liverpool are dwindling, and again, he could be on his way out maybe in the summer. But I don't think anyone will take a gamble at him who's currently unavailable for selection, so Klein will stay. Naby Keita will also remain at the club. Again, one of the pieces of the puzzle, as is El skipper Jordan Henderson. Joel Matip might not be as critical as VVD at the back, but he definitely provides a good stability and versatility as well as centre back, and also defensive midfield if you want to go there. So Matip will stay as well. He might, he's definitely got given some options for Klopp. Gomez prefers to be, preferred to be the partnership for VVD in recent times. Again, coming back from injury, still very young, and again he's an England international, definitely part of the ingredients for Klopp's master plan. James Milner, the forever young James Milner, will not go anywhere. Just signed a new deal as well. Very excited for him because he's a very good lad. And he just keeps on producing the goods. What's he on so far this season? I'm just trying to look at the numbers for Milner. He's actually got 13 games so far, 33 years of age. He's probably, dare I say it, got another 3-4 years in him at the tip-top level. Again, he gave up the international scene for a longer career with the club. Georgie Wijnaldum, again, doing absolute bits since his move from Newcastle. Plays more in a defensive midfield slot. And he offers goals. He offers never say die attitude as well. Huge ingredient. Fabinho, again, massive player for Liverpool. Again, the majority of these guys are massive for the grand scheme of things, and he is no question one of them. Alongside Divock Origi, he might not be the regular first teamer. I've actually tipped him potentially to go, but I don't think he will go. I think Divock will stay. Is there enough room for him there on the edge? I think we'll just squeeze him in there, and maybe I'll just scooch these down just a smidgen to get them all in there. So Divock remains. Dejan Lovren, he's actually out for a little bit as well. Again, I think the centre back is an area Liverpool would like to improve upon. Obviously, Matip's an option, Gomez is an option, Dejan Lovren's an option, but they don't set them all to like VVD. But he'll remain. I don't think he'll go anywhere. He is injured at the moment. So regardless, I don't think anyone would take a hit on him. And he does offer something at the back. With all centre-backs being well and fit, who would get a partner VVD? Would it be Gomez? Maybe after a run of games. Then you're looking at Matip and Lovren as your backups. And if one of those is out seriously injured, I think that's an area that Klopp may look to improve on. Is it Andy Lonergan, the former Preston goalkeeper? Don't quote me on that one. It is Andy Lonergan, 35-year-old Irish goalkeeper. They've also got Adrian as well. Third choice goalkeeper. You know what? Is it time to promote youth, perhaps? Regardless, I don't think he's going anywhere. I think, to be honest with you, it's like the Grant signing at Manchester United, Lee Grant. He's an English keeper. It adds one of the quotas to the old UEFA guidelines. So that's why he's predominantly there. Andy Robertson, phenomenal left back. Top 3 in the world, left backs. Yep, he ain't going anywhere. Obviously, tremendous goalkeeper, Alisson. Been cursed with a couple of injuries and suspensions this season, but he's back to full health and full availability, so he'll be in there. Alexander Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's actually played a lot of games considering his back record of injuries. 12 games to my record, which actually has 5 substitutes, 5 starts, 12 games all in all. But he's got a new lease of life at the moment, and I'm loving it for him. There's the backup goalkeeper, Adrian. He has actually played quite a few games for Liverpool this season because of Alisson's injuries and suspensions. I am up to 10 matches. He played more matches than Alisson so far. A couple of games from the bench. Okay, folks, here's one that could happen. Adam Lallana, that's right. He could also be tempted with a move away. He's not getting the game time. He's 31 years of age. Does he have aspirations to play for England for the Euros? He's not going to get even a look in at the England international scene if he's a fringe player for Liverpool. So he needs to make that decision. Does he want to stay here and be a bit part player of the revolution that is Liverpool, or does he want to make the switch? I've actually put him on the questionable list that he could be on the move. Now, a club like Newcastle would do absolutely bits for him. A club like, dare I say it, even Everton would do bits for Lallana. But I've put him in the questionable category that he could be on his way out. Next up, we have our players who could be coming in. I've got a few suggestions here. Now, let me just rejig this a second. Okay, next up we move on to the players that could come in. One that's been mooted about quite recently, quite publicly, is Minimamo from Raden Sport Al. So next up we have a look at the players that could be coming on into Anfield. One that's been talked about quite openly, and that is Minimamo from Raden Sport Salzburg. Now everyone's talking about Haaland over there, but this guy's also caused a lot of attention. A lot of attention coming their way, and he's an absolutely phenomenal player that could fill in the void for Lallana, for Shaqiri, offering a bit of pizzazz in that number 10 role. So Minimamo, it looks like he's coming on in. Alongside him, I've got a couple of other ones lined up for you. How about this guy? Another centre-back, or a centre-back option for you. Next up, we have a defensive option in Jamal Lascelles, centre-back at Newcastle. He's a very good, commanding centre-back, still very young, or reasonably young anyway. He's English. He'll provide a bit of extra quota for you. I'm not saying he's going to come in and walk into the side, but he's decent. He's a decent enough centre-back that could provide competition in the place of maybe a Lovren or a Matip or something like that. So I've gone for Lascelles for you on that one. There's actually rumours of Liverpool making a marquee signing. Obviously, Kylian Mbappe has been rumoured in the papers and all that kind of good stuff. But I've gone for this guy, another Raden Sport player, but this type of Leipzig, and his name is Timo Werner. Timo Goals Werner. That's his middle name. I've just given it to him. Imagine that pickup. Imagine him arriving to add a bit of competition up top for the likes of Mane, Salah, Firmino, an extra bit of pizzang. And again, 3 in, 3 out. One striker being Craig Brewster on his way out, and bringing this guy in. This would be an absolute phenomenal pickup for Liverpool. Let me have a quick scan of this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21 players in the first team. This would bring it up to 24. It's not a bad looking squad. Again, they're doing absolutely bits. They've got a good youth academy as well. I was going to go through some of the youth guys. And we've seen some of them in the cups. And again, we've got the World Club Cup. The World Cup coming up very, very soon. So we might see some of those players playing in that as well as the League Cup. So that, my friends, is just my overview of Liverpool and potentially some moves in the January transfer window. Do you agree or disagree? What are your thoughts? What are your expectations for Liverpool in the January transfer window? Do you see these players going out? Do you see anyone else, maybe a surprise departure or surprise inclusion coming on in? Or will it be as you are? Will Klopp keep his money in his back pocket and save it for summer? Give me your thoughts and opinions in the old comment section down below. But anyway, until later, I'm going to do another one tomorrow, I'm sure, with maybe taking a look at another Big Six club, or maybe we'll take a look at the chasing pack out in the Premier League. Give me your thoughts and opinions about who we should do next. But anyway, until then, make sure you bang the thumbs up and bang the subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'll see you all next time around as we continue this interesting perspective as a third eye looking at the Premier League teams. Let's go. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date. All things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.